What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode, we are going to be looking at XRP, Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Vong, and the S&P 500. So yesterday, we left off discussing the fact that I'm buying in right now. Basically, the markets are hitting what I think is price ceilings, and is going to cause a small temporary correction in the markets here, that we hit a top, and now we're going to see healthy pullbacks. No bear market, no major correction here, but a short-term correction to the downside that initially might seem scary at first, but buying in for a short would ultimately make us quite a bit of money. Not many people, I think, even to this day, do lots of short positions here, and I think it's a good call. It's something that we are already up in profits here. You could see within XRP, one of these cryptos that we have been tracking here, not only do we have this massive, descending fractal, which we'll talk about, but we said just yesterday that, hey, we're at a peak here. More than likely, we're going to cause correction. We'll see how low we go. But you can see we've already had a huge drop in price. This was a very easy call, short opportunity here. Solana already seeing correction. This was a short opportunity. Ethereum falling, Bitcoin falling the S&P not so much, but this is textbook. This is obvious. It's slowly becoming like cryptocurrency is slowing down and showing us more technical indicators, easier opportunities to take advantage of here. Truly, I really do think so. But with that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. Let's get right into today's episode. So guys, before we dive into the technical analysis, we are trading. I want to look at the current coin market cap, 55 on the Fear and Greed Index. That looks good. 46 on the RSI. We're floating. We're pretty much trading sideways. We're not really seeing much movement at all. This is good, if you ask me. I don't think this is an issue at all. I think the nice consolidative markets that we're seeing here, the flatline movements, is building up steam and can allow us to see bullish breakouts. I mean, honestly, anything can happen. We can either see a bear market or a bull market here, but being that we're flatlined out for the time being, it's only short term, I think opens doors to potential rallies or corrections here. I know, again, either way, but what I'm trying to say is there's volume. There's volatility. It's not like we're extremely overbought where we can't do anything. Honestly, I like either end of the markets here, but I'll explain more in a second with you. Cryptos are up, some of them, but nothing really to write home about. Nothing really standing out all that much here. Starting off with XRP, we are tracking a technical indicator. It's not like we're trading sideways outside of any sort of technical indicator, or there's nothing to really draw to show us where we could be headed to. That's not the case. We're at a very good position, nearly at all-time highs. XRP has this massive flag pull up, and then this lower high, lower low volume movement that's taking place here. But you can see we just recently decided to break down from this support here or resistance and correct lower. But we're inside a major symmetrical triangle. It doesn't get any more textbook technical indicator than this. We're not trading in uncharted territory. This is so phenomenal in regards to the technical indicator. It's textbook. History repeats itself, and we have seen this sort of market move several times in the past here, and they all lead to major bullish reverse rallies to the upside. This is no exception. We're more than likely going to fill this in, and boom, see the breakout at the end of this year. You just have to be patient. We are trading inside the fractal here, so we know we can expect stuff like this. We might hold on to moving average for right now, but we typically are going to trend inside of that and then ideally at the end break up. We said just yesterday, this is a short opportunity. And look, as of today, big correction from $2.99, $3 all the way down to $2.84. A 15-16 cent drop in a day was an easy short opportunity on the daily or the 4-hour charts. It doesn't get any more obvious than that. We called it and said it in yesterday's episode. We do all these trades on BYDFI, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. It's supposedly a national holiday in China, so I think by tomorrow or the next day, we should get that new promo. And I'll post that over here. But otherwise, you could take advantage of the sign-up bonus up to $8,100 in user benefits for signing up with the link down in the description below. Completely free to sign up to BYDFI. I've been using them for half a decade, and they have been nothing but short of amazing. They've been great. Everything you'd ever want is offered on this exchange, and they're constantly upgrading and adding things. Trailing stop losses, take profit, stop losses, limit orders. We have, leverage, copy trading, demo accounts, trading bots. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on and on of things you can take advantage of here. So make sure to sign up for BYDFI, use the demo account, practice trading your skills, get familiar with the exchange, as you always should. And then you can try live trading. But definitely check out BYDFI down below. Moving on from XRP and BYDFI, these other cryptos are kind of in sync too. With the correction here hitting resistance, we figured similarly we'd see that same thing happen with Solana. That's exactly what we did. Look at that, correcting to the downside. We'll see how low we go, but I do think we're in something that is bullish, that inevitably will break us to the upside here. So I'm really not too worried about this. I do think we should see a movement upwards here. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think this is just healthy pullbacks and a continued uptrend for probably the rest of this year. I'll be honest with you. I don't see why we couldn't fill out the rest of 2025, especially since the holidays are coming up. Christmas is around the corner. So I suspect that we should be seeing some pretty great things fairly soon. Ethereum looks good too. We are seeing a descending, like a bull flag, sort of like a descending fractal here, descending broadening wedge, where we're kind of extending out. Volume is pretty thick, even if we are slowly losing volume, but you can see big swings. Could come back down to here, but inevitably it is bullish, and I do think we should see or expect to see a break fairly soon on Ethereum too. All the cryptocurrencies are kind of in sync with each other. They're all short, seeing corrections right now, short-term reversals. Ethereum expecting to see that too. It's not really something that I'm going to worry about too much because it's a pretty obvious correction nonetheless. And I think once we hit some sort of marker here, we should start to see the reversal. So short opportunity in the short term. Bitcoin as well, rejecting off price ceiling. I suspect maybe a correction consolidation down a moving average. It's, again, a very easy short opportunity to take advantage of on all these cryptocurrencies. Gold has just surpassed, what is it? $4,000, which is insane. If I pull up gold right here, look at this phenomenon. We just keep pumping. To me, this screams overbought. I mean, you can also see, look at this. I love how all the technical indicators can be passed to every single market here. Like, look, how we enter is how we exit. This was a easy buying opportunity right at $3,400. It was screaming breakout, breakout, breakout. You got to think, you have the physical gold, and then you have people trading gold online. And that's what's causing these patterns to develop and upticks and swings. So it's pretty phenomenal. I bought in right here in actual gold, which is funny. But I mean, it's just crazy to see this market. It was such an obvious, uptick here. But I don't think it's going to last. It can't last. It's got to correct at some point here. That's the scary part. Like if I jump to the monthly chart, you can see we need to come down at some point. This is not healthy. I mean, maybe we pull back down. It'll be a pretty big sell-off, as it always has. It's always come down on these highs. So very interesting to see how these markets will go. With the AI uptick, it's hard to think how much higher, but it probably will continue to go up with technology. But anywho, wrapping things up with Vong and the S&P, again, consolidation. Every single thing, you couldn't have invested wrong in 2025. Every single thing has gone up tremendously, which is phenomenal here. But that's pretty much it. I think the stock market and Vong are kind of nearing their edge, peaking, and then we're going to see some consolidation. But with that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.